I think that's the problem, because that's what's being portrayed to all the people.
But apparently they're incapable of
You're right, but that kind of sucks because there's no way to prevent that because people are always going to have a fucking opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's the only proof they're ever offered.
I know. That's what sucks when people make those kinds of videos. It looks down upon everybody because they're like, "Oh, great, thanks a lot, asshole." Now they're going to see that, go, "Ooh, look, zero in and take your dumb ass and make you the example for the rest of us. Thanks a lot." Fucking hell.
I mean, like, how much of the stigma would you say would go for the entire fandom? I mean, does that unfortunately describe 90% of the people? I mean, what's the ratio there? Not that the ratio is important, but and furthermore, how much of that percentage would you even say are real true Juggalos? Honest to the word, because some people, now, and this is a question thrown out to you, and I've talked to him about this before, that do you need, in order to be a Juggalo, do you have to listen to ICP? Is that a prerequisite in order to being a Juggalo?
You mean a prerequisite?
Who wasn't totally going to do that to him on film?
Whatever.
Thank you.
He could try to edit that out himself.
He will. I hope. Or maybe he won't.
Hey, let it flow.
I don't think the...
Alright, you know what? I would kind of tend to say yes on that just for the simple fact that when that term was coined, right, that was like, what, Great Malenko? That was like, what, 94?
Not Great
Malenko wasn't 94.
Fool?
It was 97.
That was fucking more like,
I don't remember, man, honestly.
Ringmaster? If not Carnival of Carnage?
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking if that's the one song, What is a Juggalo? Well, I guess that's the one where they really addressed it, sort of.
Yeah.
Because,
I
don't know, man, but I'm not big into shit now Connect 4, dude.
Well,
I mean, honestly,
if you're using what they're saying as proof of that
you can only song now.
I mean, no, that's what I was trying to get at, though. I think I know where you're going with this, is that I think, yes, it's a prerequisite because of the fact that at the time the term was really coined. It was mostly just ICP and Twisted, I think, maybe at the time.
Probably not even.
Before
they were hanging out
then.
No, but when they were hanging out, they were hanging out with them.
Not really. It was before that.
I don't know. I remember reading something, but you know me, I fucking go look at weird shit just for the hell of it. Fucking I look shit like that up just for the fucking fact that it popped in my mind.
I mean, they've been calling their fans Juggalos for a really long time.
I know, but it sort of started
their career as Insane Clown.
So for a long time, yeah, it was a prerequisite. But nowadays, you could have somebody show you a Twisted album, and you fall in love with it, and you could for all your life, just for maybe a year or two, all you really did was listen to Twisted. Maybe you heard one or two ICP songs. You've talked to other people that like it. The term is Juggalo. You get what I mean? Nowadays, you can be a Juggalo without really listening to ICP. You could be a Juggalo by listening to fucking, you're big on Twisted and ABK. Because of the whole culture, you know what it is.
As long as you're a fan of one of the artists, you can kind of represent.
It's almost like if you're a fan of Psychopathic Records, you're a Juggalo, because if you're a fan of anything on Psychopathic, chances are you're a fan of, because if you're a fan of ABK is a Juggalo, he said it.
Chances are you're a fan of another Juggalo.
If they became Juggalos.
So to counter what you're saying, is that on the Wraith sampler that they sent out that had I think one or two tracks off the album, and it had a video of the seminar where they revealed it. Jay went into links.
Actually, there wasn't a single song on that CD from that album.
Whatever it was, teaser track, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was that Juggalo chant song.
But in the seminar, I thought it was
kind of cool.
In the seminar, Jay spoke up about that, and he basically, and I think this is what their intention was as far as what it's supposed to mean. That it basically just represents a like-minded person that they feel is similar to them, that, you know, isn't about, you know, being prejudiced in a certain way, and just, you know, not holding any type of stereotypical mindset when it comes to things. It's just, you know, being cool with people, you know, and he even said himself right from his mouth, you don't have to like ICP to be a juggalo. You know, if you're just, you know, in his words, you know, down-ass person, just a really cool guy, and, you know, you respect
Basically, it's
people
a
for who
term
they
of
are.
endearment.
Okay, if you want to go into that, yeah, sure. I mean, if the dude wrote the fucking thing.
And, you know, he said it himself, you know, if I know there's some people that would use his words as proof, and those are part of his words too. You know, you can't discount that part of his belief.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
So then, that's settled. There, the word of Violent J himself. He said, you don't have to like ICP to be a juggalo.
See, I don't remember really watching that seminar more than once, and I can't remember it for the life of me, so my apologies. I thought we were talking about it in relation to, like, if you're the fan of the music and shit. My bad.
Well,
I didn't know.
The part two of that discussion was, you know, do you have to be, you know, what we just talked about.
Anyway, for now.
So,
We'll come back to
you know, pretty much, we'll
after
probably
a word from our
Dude,
sponsors.
this will be edited out anyway, and we'll just come back to it. When we start recording it, we'll be like, hello, we'll do a little fucking intro thing.
After a word from these sponsors.
No, you can't put it in now after we just said all this shit, you dumbass mother... Brian, this is for you while you're editing this out. He's an idiot. That's for you.
Well, I think that's it for episode 1.
Dude, you're doing it too! This is not going to be in the video! You dumbass motherfucker! Brian, for you again. You're both idiots! Just fucking shut it off. We'll do that when we come back. You edit it out, you fade out into a graphic or something, and then you come back with a little intro thing.
You realize I can cut out the stuff we don't want, and I can fade into this part.
Brian, this is for you again. We're all fucking idiots!
Did you not?
No, actually, he's the only idiot, because I knew that, and you knew that.
Well,
and he didn't
no.
know that.
I didn't think he was going to start doing that. You're still an idiot.
That's your cue.
Alright. Well, that's the end of episode 1 of To Be Determined. Our opinion on Juggalos was determined, and come back for episode 2. I think we're going to talk about trades versus single issues. It's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. And I don't think we introduced each other.
You don't need to know who we are. We suck.
We're irrelevant.
We have no names. We might have barcodes on the back of our necks.
We're the opinion of the everyman. I don't know. Maybe
See
we
you
don't
later.
need names.
Peace.